All right, hello and welcome. My name's Dr. Holiday, and I'm joined by Axel Foley. We've got a Div B West matchup. We're casting a replay right now, so this is not a live game, but we are going to cast this replay here for these two teams. Looking forward to this matchup. How you doing, Axel?
Doing good. How you guys doing out there in the stream world? Thanks for joining us to do this cast of this replay.
Yeah, we've got two good Div B West teams, Massive Whiff and PFM. Looking forward to see this matchup. I actually don't know the outcome, so I'm got myself in suspense.
That's cool. The neat thing for me in particular is like I haven't looked at the Div B teams at all, and so like I feel like this is gonna be extra entertaining because I think we cast Div A particular and only certain teams of Div B. So
Yeah, definitely. Well, we're getting started right away. Because we don't have the draft, we're just jumping straight into the game. On the left side, we've got Massive Whiff. We've got Rusty on the Maltheo, Ripper on Deckard Kane. We've got Mama's Meat on Gul'dan, K-Shizzle on the Greymane, and Zanzibar on the ETC. On the right side, we've got PFM. We've got Area on the Stukov. We've got Daribo on the Hanzo. We've got Zerisk on Jaina, and the Stroke on Muradin. And in the top lane, we've got Beer Brawl on the Artanis. Which one of these drafts do you like better, Axel?
I think I like PFM's draft because they have the Hanzo. Jaina actually has pretty good race, even though her attacks are slow. They're surprising.
Yeah, definitely. I do like the side of PFM as well. They've just got a comp that seems more oriented to this map, like you said. They've got their Artanis, they've got the Hanzo, and Jaina is not terrible either. So, looking to see what they can accomplish here. Both teams just skirmishing out a little bit, poking at each other in the beginning.
Yeah, Massive Whiff has to me, they have a little bit more of a team fight. I think their race is mostly Greymane.
Muradin jumps in, gets a stun onto the Gul'dan, and he's getting burnt down. ETC's also taking some damage. Root comes out to save his teammates on the side of Deckard Kane. Yeah, I agree. What you're saying about the team fight with regards to Massive Whiff. Go ahead.
Yeah, so the ET has the slide stun that you can really isolate for Greymane, and then Gul'dan can really put on the damage, so not just a particular person that they isolate, but the whole team at once. So it puts them in a bind.
Big root by Deckard Kane, but K-Shizzle jumps onto Muradin. The silence coming out from Area and go. Oh my goodness, 175 health. That Greymane walked out with just a sliver of health. Big corruption onto Daribo.
Zanzibar didn't, in my opinion, I think Zanzibar did a really good job with that boot. I think he needs to go either further or use it to peel instead of how he used it. I think his intention was to try to isolate, help Greymane, but it just didn't work out for them.
Yeah, you know, I'd really like to see if K-Shizzle on the side of Massive Whiff follow up more on what Zanzibar and his healer are doing. The healer, Deckard Kane, had a great route onto the Hanzo, and the Greymane decided to go in to try to kill the Muradin, but that's not really the target you want to look for. Hopefully they can clean it up in these future team fights. Teams clearing up their camps right now.
Yeah, both teams are at pretty good timing right now in the Bruiser camp, which is pretty surprising. I think at the beginning of the season, I feel like I haven't seen too much of just content on getting the Bruiser camps at the same time from both teams, so that's pretty impressive in this match.
Yeah, it's a really good job. PFM going down to clean up this bottom camp, see if they can get it cleared up before they start their race. Oh, big stun onto Gul'dan, and he gets blown up. Nice silence, nice follow-up by the team there. But Massive Whiff's gonna make sure to start this race early. They've got a little bit of a lead here. Hanzo has not quite reached the Hanzo peak yet as far as the race goes. Takes about level 7 is where he gets it. It's when he's able to get the reset on his scatter arrow.
Yeah, scatter shot, definitely.
Both teams racing it out here, but it's very, very close. We'll see which team ends up pulling away with it. Oh, barely. My goodness. That
So
Hanzo still able to catch him.
Kind of position himself kind of weird for this. Usually you see a different position.
They're looking to catch Greymane.
Oh wow.
Great job. Slide coming in. The root onto Muradin, but he's got a lot of health still. He's going to be able to walk away.
I wish we had replay because Greymane walked away, but he shouldn't have stuck on there after that slide. And I think they could have secured that kill from the stroke.
Definitely. Big root. The silence onto 2 members. And we've got Massive Whiff sending all 5 members here for this defense. Zanzibar's chasing him down. Yeah, you know, we'll see if they lose any soak by sending the Malthael down. Might not be too much, maybe 1 or 2 minions there, so pretty well played there. Big fight breaking out down below. Zerisk getting real low. Big heal coming out. Oh my goodness, great heal by Arya there. Keeping Zerisk alive at the last minute, getting the popping those pustules.
Yeah, it's a pretty instant fight, and nobody got the camp. I'm pretty surprised that that PFM didn't just secure the camp right after that engagement.
Darebo's looking to clear it up. He does have the reset now on his scatter arrow. And they're gonna secure this camp here. Silence for the zoning. Zanzibar's all alone. Gets the boop out. 2 members getting rooted. Jaina getting really low, but another great heal from Arya to keep Jaina alive.
That was a great move from the stroke. He did a perfect stun to allow his teammate to escape from that, because that was a definitely easy kill.
Definitely. You know, Malthael being sent down to the bottom again, and Artanis is just going to be able to clear up more and more. However, they're not behind very much in soak, massive whiff. Actually, both teams are very, very close in experience, almost dead even. So,
I mean, if I was Artanis in that situation, I probably would have won. As soon as I saw Malthael leave, I probably would have wanted to get the top camp, because Artanis is like one of the quickest camp. He can take camps as quickest in the game, pretty much.
Yeah, definitely. Plus amateur opponent. Big silence, big root. Both healers playing on point on this game. Malthael goes down, gets caught in the back, all alone. Basically a 5v1 there in that situation. His team was retreating. Poking it out here. I'm not too sure why PFM isn't going in for the engage. They've got the 5e. Oh, they've got Jaina soaking up that bottom lane. I guess that's what they were doing. The big slide, but Zanzibar's all alone. He's not going to have any help from his teammates. And the other team is hunting him down. Jaina gets a big blizzard, poking out Zanzibar. A little bit of miscommunication there on the side of Massive Whiff.
And this whole time, Artanis Beer Brawl has just been up top soaking, so they're even closer to 10 now.
Yeah, they're looking to get 10 here pretty quickly. Clearing up this camp as well. Both teams getting their camps. Looking to see if they can get that advantage.
Massive Whip just send their Rusty to get their to soak as well to match Artanis.
Yeah, definitely.
They want to make sure that they have 10 soon after.
Darebo trying to get the poke out onto the Immortal. Both teams still posturing up, not really wanting to fight right now. And Massive Whiff does a smart thing and goes to try to get some damage on this Immortal. I think this is a really smart move by them to get some damage on there before 10 hits. 10 does hit, and a big swap misses. The stroke is in deep. Big ring from Jaina, 3-man caught in this, and they're going to get silenced. Stunned by the Hanzo arrow, and 3 members are going to go down on the side of Massive Whiff. Great job using their 10s to get those kills.
Yeah, that was beautiful ring. Not just that, but the follow-up from Stukov on his silence in that ring was good.
And then a wonderful arrow, wonderful Dragon's arrow by Hanzo. Great job coordinating their ults on the side of PFM. Right now, we got PFM burning down their Immortal. They're going to get this and have about a 60 to 70% shield on this Immortal. Should net them a pretty good push here Massive Whiffs looking to get to 10, and they did get 10 now.
It's like after level 10, you could get a pretty good push. And so I expect them to get this tower for sure, but maybe partial keep wall. We'll see.
Darabo gets hit by an Echoed Corruption there. Big damage coming out. Mama's Meat is slowed. Having a hard time disengaging. Big Root comes out from Deckard, but whiffs.
Zanzibar took Mosh Pit, so let's expect him to look for a nice slide.
Yeah, it looks like it's some good clumping going up here, but he decides to boop him around. And he slides in. The big ring onto Gul'dan though, and he gets lasered down as well. Taken out. Purification Beam. The big heals coming out from Stukov to keep his team alive.
Another root defense by Massive Whiff, and it's insane. I mean, they're probably gonna take this. All they have to do is just breathe on this tower and it'll be done. But they're able to defend it pretty well.
Yeah, definitely. Hammer comes out. Another miss on the Artanis swap. Malthio's been bottom, making sure to get soak, keep them in this game. They're not behind by very much, only about a level about. So they've got time.
Oh, we got action going down the bottom. Beer Brawl's
Beer Brawl is just a half a second too late. But his teammates are coming in from all angles. Rusty is going to be in a really bad spot here. He decides to just stick in there, tosses out the last rights, but it's not going to be enough to secure the kill.
Yeah, that was a good rotation for Massive Whiff. That's great that they respond to that right away, secure the camp and a kill, and get them closer to
PFM, yeah.
To get to, or excuse me, PFM.
And looks like teams are going to trade keeps here. Or towers, I mean.
Red team has destroyed a fort.
PFM looking to rotate up. They do have the advantage here. They've got level 13. Looking to get some damage onto this Immortal. They're going to get halftime already. But Rusty comes in from below, gets a couple hits on Artanis, but decides to back out. A stun coming out from her. A swap onto ETC. Deckard Cain pops out to stay a while and listen, but only hits one member.
It's when you have
stun onto Gul'dan.
Oh my god.
Oh, a big mosh pit, but it gets interrupted from the flailing swipe. And Gul'dan goes down by the Purification Beam. 2 members going down, 3 members going down. PFM just popping off here on Massive Whiff. And looks like PFM's gonna get this camp.
Yeah, the Stukov play for PFM is really good. It really complements their fight style really well. I wonder if they're going to use them for the next match or try to get them.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what they do here. They're getting lots of camp pressure, plus the Immortal. Massive Whiff is looking to clear this up down here in the bottom lane. They've got a big push. They've also got camp pushing top. They've got about a 80-70% shielded Immortal here, and PFM is looking to bush this here, but Massive Whiff is not looking to try to scout that out right now. They're just worried about defending their keep. Big bush coming in. Gul'dan is out. He's going to get stunned. Mosh! It goes off on nobody. 70 health. He's down. Oh, the last rights takes out Jaina though, and Darabo is getting beat down too. But the Purification Beam comes out onto Malthio and takes him down.
That was a pretty crazy engagement. I think there might have been miscommunication on Massive Whiff's part. I mean, they were way outside the gate. They didn't expect. I mean, you would think that the opponent is gonna come pretty soon, but they were just out. Too far out.
Definitely, and PFM's gonna walk away with the keep down. Level 16 to level 13 advantage as well. They're sitting at 13 kills to 1 on the side of PFM. They've got a commanding lead on this game, controlling it very nicely. And this keep is taking a lot of damage from this camp too.
Looks like PFM wants to do a party bush here.
Yeah, they're looking to bush again. There's not really too much else other than some camps for them to grab right now. So we'll see what they decide to do. Looks like Massive Whiff's trying to scout out where they are, find out which camp they're on, and they're just going to go for this top camp, decide to get this top camp here, and PFM's going to try to come in from behind. They're going to see them, though. They do have minions there. Deckard Kane is backing. He decides not to. Big Fear comes out onto 2 members. The Purification Beam, the Stay a While and Listen, ults are just being popped off right now. Maltheo getting burnt down. Jaina getting attacked by the Greymane. And that trade's gonna go over to Jaina and Hanzo. Whiff on the ring. Oh my goodness. Jaina ice blocks with 50 health. Great swap onto Mama's Meat. He's going down fast right now, but he's got enough health to stay alive. He's got the potions from Deckard. Oh, big stun coming out from Muradin. The slow. And Hanzo's able to get a scatter arrow in there to stop him and finally kill him. And Zanzibar's gonna go down too. That talent tier advantage is no joke for them. They've really got the advantage here on this game. And right now they're definitely going to get this keep. Honestly, they could probably end right now, but they're going to choose to go with the safe play. They disengage with the flailing swipe, and they're just going to walk away, go get the immortal, and finish this game off.
Secure the game, basically. I like the decision making there at the end, trying to use the level and the talent advantage and just pick a fight, take them out, and secure the win. It's a good macro call.
Massive Whiff still doesn't have 16, but you know, I think they're making the right call. They've got to just go in and fight this. They have no other choice. Stay a while and listen, and a root, and a slide, and a fear. The ring comes out and misses everybody. Massive Whiff is able to claim Artanis there. Artanis is going to zone out Maltheo with the Purifying Beam. And PFM is going to have to retreat. A great Echoed Corruption hits Hanzo. Oh, man. Sorry about that. I missed that one. Jaina takes out the Maltheo there. And it's a 4v4. Man, the stroke has just been Mama's Meat's worst nightmare all game. Zanzibar getting taken out. The arrow misses, but they're still able to take out ETC. Mama's Meat just getting harassed by this Muradin all game long. Great go for the throat. He does end up getting Jaina, but Jaina gets him the counter kill. My goodness. And Gul'dan finally goes down to Muradin.
That last fight was a total brawl. If there's anything close to a bar fight in this game, I think it was that last fight.
Stay a while and listen. Oh, but Deckard's getting hit by the catapults. You can't sleep the catapults. And I just don't think there's anything that that Massive Whiff can do at this moment. It's pretty much the end of the game. We've got everybody coming in. Great job by K-Shizzle on the Greymane, zoning out this, oh, the double stun from Muradin. Just a beast on that Muradin. They're going in to finish this game. Core down to 60%, 50%. Those hits start to hurt. The slide. Gul'dan zoning out Darabo. Oh my goodness. That was close. Almost got him there. Great game by both teams. What do you think, Axel?
You know, I think that Massive Whiff, at the very end, they kind of got their stuff together and went all out. And I think the team fight was better than it ever was during out the rest of the game. And I think that's what they need to do a lot sooner. A little bit too long to get that organized. It was still a little messy, but they did a little bit better. But I'm really impressed by PFM's play. throughout just the whole game. They were really consistent of what the rotations were, how they were getting camps, and team fights. Everything was really well done. You could really see that they were doing it as one unit, one team, and ultimately they got them the win. So I'm really impressed.
Yeah, definitely. They did a great job. I totally agree with you. Make sure you leave that so we can get into another one here.
Okay.
But yeah, I totally agree with your analysis there with regards to Massive Whiff. They really seemed to get that last team fight. They were down a talent tier. They didn't even have 16, and they did a great job. They really came in, did what they needed to do, secured a kill quickly, and were able to get the fight in their favor. And they even did I think they got another kill there, but it was one of those things where, like you said, it was just too late at that point. It They were already down 2 keeps. There was nothing that they could really do. It was a Hail Mary play, and they did it perfectly, or they did it well. But maybe if we could have seen that initiation a little earlier in the game, they maybe would have had a better chance there. So I totally agree with you. But definitely nothing to take away from PFM. They did fantastic on that game. It was really well done by them. They seemed very clean. That Muradin was harassing Gul'dan the entire game. The entire game. Muradin could not be stopped. He was jumping in, getting stuns, getting double stuns, making sure that his team was always the one pressing forward and not the other team. ETC was just trying to peel whatever he could, but it just was not enough to stop Muradin from jumping in on that Gul'dan constantly. So great job by PFM.
Yeah, I mean, the Muradin, he did, to me, what I noticed, what stood out the best for me was his peels. When he had to step away, he went back in the most perfect times, and that allowed his teammates to get out of situations that could have ended really awful. As far as the ETC and the team for Massive Whiff, I think that the team needed to really wait for him to do setups. And in order, they you saw it with Mathael would engage or Greyman would engage, but really they just need ETC to make the engage, then they could get there. It was kind of a little bit sloppy, so I think if they correct that, this game could be a lot closer than the last.
Yeah, definitely. I think that's a good way to set it up. And it looks like here, again, since we don't have the draft, I'll call the picks here. We've got Zanzibar on the left-hand side for Massive Whiff on the Diablo, Rusty on Artanis, Mama's Meat on Kael'thas, K-Shizzle on the Alarak, and Ruben Ripper on Malfurion. On the right-hand side, we've got PFM up 1-0 on this series. The Stroke on Muradin again, Zarisk on the Jaina again, Beer Brawl on Sonya, Daribo on Cassia, and Arya on the Stukov. What are you liking about these drafts right now?
I see a lot of comfort picks for PFM. I mean, they only changed out one person, and they have Cassie, and Cassie does a lot of damage, you know. I think Stukov does a lot of good zoning in this map, which is pretty awesome. For Massive Whiff, I like the KT choice. I think KT is an amazing choice, especially with Diablo. Diablo does a lot of he can really move people around. He can disrupt the teams. There's a lot of crowd control, and with that panic, with a combination of KT,
my goodness. KT gets blown up.
It could really do some damage later on, but we'll see.
Yeah, definitely. You know, Arya has been just playing this Stukov really well. The silences that are coming out are always just making it so the other team cannot engage. He does a great job making sure that happens every time.
So, for Ruben Ripper, I guess my suggestion for him would be to time out his roots. So wait for Diablo to make that engagement, either the stun or flip, and then put a root out. It helps secure that kill, and that'll buy some time for damage to do damage to that character.
The Stroke just going in crazy after that KT, making Mama's Meat's life hell, and Cassia secures the kill onto Kael'thas.
Yeah, Daribo did a really good job following up. He stood right front, trusted the Stroke to just be there, and when the Stroke cut the pill off, Dari secured the kill. That's impressive.
Yeah, you know, the Stroke seems very, very comfortable on this Muradin.
And now look at PFM right now. they got the kill and they instantly went to their siege camp.
Yep.
Instant check. So that's really impressive right there. That tells that it really shows that they have time in practicing these rotations.
Oh my goodness, and another kill coming out on the side of PFM. Like you said, you know, they've got the 4-man rotation going on right now. They're playing the macro game really nicely. We're on the side of Massive Whiff. They're opting to go with a 1-3-1 right now. And it's opening them up for ganks because anytime they step out, or even if they don't really step out, they're always at a disadvantage in the team fight when PFM decides to rotate.
Yeah. I mean, when you do the 1-3-1, most likely you're gonna have to play a little bit more passive.
Yeah.
Because you know the 4-man rotation's coming through, and you can't put yourself too far. Case Shizzle was just too far.
Ah, missed another one up top. I apologize. But yeah, you're completely right.
What happened up top? There was an engagement between Sonya and Artanis, and Cassia again from PFM made a rotation up, and that one man made a difference to have that fight. Yeah, and that's what impresses me even more. I didn't take the full team. It took one person to see that Artanis was low and to secure the kill.
Teams are looking to start this Immortal. PFM does have the camp pressure up top. The Strokes jumps in, misses his stun, gets pushed back into the towers. Rusty gets a swap onto Jaina. They're pushing out the damage onto Artanis though, and he's going down.
Yeah, he made it out there surprisingly pretty well.
All the while, Beer Brawl's clearing up the camps, or they're clearing up the Immortal Shrine. Another big ring coming out from Jaina. The Stroke spreads the bomb though. KT getting a lot of value out of those bombs right now.
Yep. Yeah, Massive Whip really needs to get in there and start getting some shrine minions down.
Oh my goodness, and Ruben the Ripper gets caught out. That combo that they have, the stun, the blizzard, and then the silence follow-up is just killer onto so many of the squishies on this team.
Yeah, and it's perfectly timed too. It's not all at the same time. It's perfectly timed when you, alright, when the stun is wearing off, I'm slowed, and then then you can't do anything from that because shortly after that silence comes out, it's timed perfectly.
Oh my goodness, and Jaina just pushing out the damage onto this Alarak. The Punisher is captured on the side of PFM. John Cena pops over the wall. Good flip by Zanzibar, gets Darabo in the back line, but they're not going to be able to put out enough damage on him, and Zanzibar might get counter-killed here. Beer Brawl spinning to win. Great job by them to disengage from this, make sure they get this fort, but I don't know that they're going to be able to. John Cena is almost down, and he is done. It's a 4v4 up here. Jaina's down on bottom.
Yeah, I'm surprised they weren't able to get that tower.
It's pretty low, but yeah, they did Massive Whiff did a great job defending it.
Mm-hmm. We got Rusty down the mid-siege camp, trying to take the camp, while Sonya just cleared a lane and most likely going to take the tower right now. Oh no, Jason, Case Shizzle just went up and clearing that wave.
Sonya's waiting up here, looking for an opportunity to probably take down this fort, get them that XP. Both teams capturing their camps, their siege camps here in the mid lane.
Looks like Rusty's getting caught out in the bottom. And gonna die.
And he got blown up. Yeah, that 4-man rotation, you know, is very strong on the side of PFM. Jaina's gonna complete her quest, her level 1 quest now. Has the Fingers of Frost completed. I'd really like to see if Massive Whiff, I know they have to soak to try to catch up, but I'd really like to see them you know, stick together at least as 4 a little bit better here, because that's what's causing them issues. Zanzibar goes in, gets the flip onto Beer Brawl. Beer Brawl gets rooted, gets stunned, gets the bomb, everything, walks away with 99 health, and now the Stroke is going in for the counter engage. Great peels from Zanzibar, The ball lightning comes out, and a big fend by Cassian takes out KT.
Wow.
Ring comes out, only hits one member. Yeah, it was a great counter engage there by PFM. Beer Brawl is still low, but he's looking to spin and get his health up a little bit here. And they're looking to... Oh, Counter-Strike comes out, hits Jaina really hard. He's able to teleport himself out of there. Great job staying alive. He knew that was coming.
Okay, Chisel did an awesome job paying attention to his mini-map. He was so far out in the lane, he was making it back, and he almost died on it, even though he did the right thing. But he's made it out, and that's the most important thing. So good map awareness, and that was something that their whole team was lacking in the beginning. So I hope they keep up that mini-map awareness for the rest of the game.
Yeah, definitely. They've got 10s online now. They can contend this. They can fight this. You know, they've got the ability to fight this map. They went Tranquility, Phoenix, Purifier Beam, Counter Strike, and Lightning Breath. Great combination for them to win this next Immortal. And they're catching Darabo out, but he's going to be able to walk away. Next Immortal starting up. PFM has a camp up in the top lane there. But Massive Whiff's gonna start this right now. Gonna start clearing. They're winning this. I'd like to see them stay on it. Good peels by Zanzibar, pulling that Muradin off. The Tranquility comes out. The big Ring of Frost comes out onto two members. Alarak goes down. Rusty is getting some damage in, and Beer Brawl is getting low, but he's able to spin to get his health back up there. It's a 4v5 right now, but Massive Whiff is ahead in minions here, so they're looking to see if they can get this. A big root comes out from Malfurion. Nice stun by Zanzibar onto the spinning Sonya. A big flailing swipe to disengage there, push the enemies off this. The stroke jumps in. This guy is not afraid to jump into any situation.
Yeah, stroke plays pretty far forward. And
big stun on a Mama's Meat.
And both the Massive Whiff's tanks are on the opposite side.
Zarek is getting low. Let's see if Rusty has it. He does. He's got the kill, and Massive Whiff is going to walk away with this Punisher. Oh my goodness. Oh, the stun comes out, and the teleport, or the telekinesis, and Stukov goes down. Great job by Massive Whiff. Getting two kills and securing the Immortal.
Yeah, that team fight was pretty interesting. It lasted a lot longer than I've probably ever seen this game, to be honest.
Yeah, you know, both of these healers have that sustain. Yeah, definitely, I agree. See if they can get a little more. They were able to get a fort. They're caught up in experience right now. Massive Whiff is. John Cena jumps over the wall. The telekinesis comes in. Counter-Strike, a big Ring of Frost catches 4 members, and Muradin jumps over, secures the kill onto the Malfurion, and KT is going to go down as well. I think Zanzibar may fall. Beer Brawl is a little low on health, but he's able to walk away. Oh, and down goes Diablo. He's got his soul, so those are going to reset.
And Rusty's getting their bruiser kept up top, but it looks like it's going to get intercepted right now.
Yeah, let's see if he can get away. He does walk away smartly, but they're not going to be able to contend this 2v5. Big stun onto Rusty. Great peels from Zanzibar. Zanzibar's been playing really well on this Diablo to make sure to get Muradin off of his squishies. It's been really nice to see from him. Telekinesis. Nice job getting the Counter-Strike out. Unable to secure a kill though. Both teams looking to regroup.
Most of both teams are probably going to be content in the mid-siege camps.
Yeah.
Oh no. Looks like PFM's playing safe. They want to see if Massive Whiff is going to try to steal their camp, but they're not.
They were also waiting for the Muradin there. They were just using that as vision, the lurking arm as vision. Massive Whiff does get this bottom one though, able to get 2 camps going. PFM bushing it up there. And they're just going to trade lanes, clear up opposing camps. Pretty much as if those camps meant nothing.
Oh, that's a pretty crazy move by Rusty.
Rusty gets stunned. He was out a little bit. They can take this fight. You know, I'd much rather see them fight now than fight, you know, once PFM gets 16.
Yeah.
I'm not too sure why they're so hesitant right now. I mean, there's no reason to fight right now, but if there's a time to fight, it is now. Before PFM gets 16.
It's just, I think that position was just kind of tough to take the fight because of the Jaina. I mean, there's a lot of choke points and stuff, and Jaina and Cassia thrive in those areas.
Yeah, definitely.
So I think it could have been smart, maybe try to kite them into an open area. That could have been better. But Rusty needs to play really safe right now because he's on top by himself as this whole team is on the bottom by the shrine.
Yeah, and PFM's going to pick up 16 for this shrine. They're also smartly delaying this camp here. Team's posturing up. And like I said, that 16 advantage is going to be hard to deal with. And they're going to start clearing up this camp. KT does have a really, has really good camp clear, but so does Sonya. So the Phoenix goes out, 3-man telekinesis. He does miss his silence though, and a big lightning breath coming out from Diablo. You cannot disengage on that. He is unstoppable, Stukov. Big tranquility coming out. Ring only hits one person, but they are going to burn down the Artanis. Darabo walking out with 200 health. K-Shizzle getting killed by the Murden. Murden gets banged into the corner there, but is able to jump out. All the while, Sonya has been clearing up this Immortal camp. Or, not Immortal. Shrine. Punisher. John Cena shrine.
And not just that, but
top camp pushing in hard.
PFM Bruiser camp is going to do work right now.
Yep.
It might get 2 keeps right now. Well, they got K-Shizzle on it, but wow.
Yeah, it looks like they're going to send K-Shizzle up there, clear that up, and then they're going to try to defend this bottom keep. I think that's a good move from them. K-Shizzle needs to start making his way down, though. Both teams have 16, so they're on even talent tiers. John Cena jumps in. Big follow-up stun from Murden. The silence comes out, and that's going to be a kill onto Diablo. Oh my goodness, KT just getting beat down here. And KT's gonna go down. Another big root onto the onto the Alarak. A silence to follow. And disengage from the Stukov and the Purifier Beam. Keeping Jaina at bay a little bit here, but they are still gonna lose this keep. But they're not going to lose the game right now.
Do you think, I mean, they are level 18, you think they could have ended right there? I mean, they have 2 people with a lot of time left on there.
It's definitely close. It'd be close. It was a 4v4, so Cassia did go down.
Yeah, so it looks like PFM's just trying to clear up get all the camps, put a lot of pressure in, and so far what they've been showing is they do this and then they try to bait out or do a party bush. So I'm just assuming that's what they're gonna do again right now. So they're gonna get the camps and then wait somewhere and hopefully hope for a rotation. Catch out with
teams picking up camps, like you said. If I were PFM, I honestly wouldn't be looking for a fight right now. I'd look to clear up some lanes and get 20 first. They've got a almost 3-level lead right now. 2-level lead. But Cassia is getting hunted down here. Stun comes out from Diablo, but it misses the wall. Flips him into the root. Teams are going for a brawl. Tranquility comes out. The Ring of Frost misses, and Stukov goes down. Sonya's spinning to win in the back. Zanzibar is taking a lot of damage from the Cassia, but he's going to be able to almost get this kill. 200 health, and Cassia goes down. Phoenix comes out. Beer Brawl gets flipped out of the Phoenix, unfortunately, for them. And a Fork goes down up top. Rusty is just kind of playing on his own up here, but he's able to get the kill onto Sonya. Great job by Massive Whiff. They're going to have to respond to these this camp, though, that's pushing down on their bottom. But they're looking to get a keep of their own. A big blizzard coming out from Jaina. And they're going to send Artanis back to clear up that camp on bottom. And they're going to pick up this camp up top as well.
Yeah, they really need to play safe right now because they're undermanned. We've seen what happened last time. They got Immortal, the first Immortal, but Artanis wasn't there. And they got in trouble because of it. So hopefully they don't make the same mistake.
Yeah, definitely. They've still got a lot of time right now. 23 seconds until Sonya comes up. They're trying to get this down, but nobody's doing any damage to the towers. You gotta get those towers, guys. Kill those towers so that you can push in onto this keep.
And now Massive Whiff is retreating.
Level 20
and
hit for
start the shrine early.
PFM. Yeah, Massive Whiff has a little bit of time, not much though. Sonya is up and they're making their way up there. Artanis is all the way at the bottom.
Rusty needs to hurry up and get over there, or Massive Whiff's rest of Massive Whiff needs to get bail because they are undermanned right now, and Artanis is too far away.
And they do not have 20. Stun on Cassia. Oh, and the big silence. Oh my goodness. Ring goes out, hits two members. The disengage, the Purifier Beam goes out onto Arya. He's going to be able to pop a heal on himself to stay alive. A swap onto the Jaina. A big telekinesis and Jaina goes down. Oh my goodness. 2 for none. A flip into the root. And Beer Brawl pops the shield. And a big stun from Murden to try to peel. Let's see if a telekinesis is up here. There it is. Telekinesis, the silence, and Sonya's down. Let's see if they can commit to this keep. They are. Good job here by Massive Whiff. Let's see if they end the game. I think they can end the game. It's over. They should be ending here. This might be game. Gonna take out the Sukov, the root, flip, the push, and Sukov's gonna go down.
This should be game over. They need to hurry up and start playing damage on this core.
That Murden, the stroke on Murden, is a pain. A lot of these games.
Yeah, it's
oh my goodness! But Cassia is cleaning up right now, chasing them out, and Rusty is all alone. He's the only one committed to the core, and he's gonna go down. Oh no!
That looked like a big miscommunication. Massive Whiff.
And they're gonna go back. They're not even gonna have a Punisher to show for it. They've got catapults down on their core. Oh man, you hate to see it. You gotta commit to those core calls. You just have to. I know Murden's a pain, but you can't take out the Murden. Put all your damage onto the keep, the core, finish it off. Now, PFM is gonna be able to get the response, get this Immortal or this Punisher, and possibly end the game.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was talking about with the miscommunication. We had some people hitting core, we had some people hitting Murden. It's like, alright, either way is fine, but just make a decision that way everybody is focused on something. And that way you eliminate time. There's a lot of wasted time with those split decisions that happen. Teammates are doing 2 different things at once.
Yeah.
Team has summoned an arcane Punisher.
And they're going to get some camps. However, the bottom lane is where all the pressure is at. I'd like to see them get that bottom camp instead. Massive Whiff looking to make a last stand here against this Punisher. It's an arcane Punisher too. Very strong Punisher. Let's see if they can make a stand. John Cena jumps in. They're pulling him down. Great job by Rusty pulling John Cena down into their bottom, or their middle keep there. Right now they're getting a lot of damage out. They're gonna lose the keep. But, oh my goodness, and the big root. Rusty's going down. Cassia gets burnt down though. Beer Brawl getting killed. He's out. John Cena's hitting onto the core right now. They lose this keep, but K-Sizzle is caught out all alone up top. This game is still going though. They're able, oh my goodness, and the Punisher gets 3 kills. That's John Cena right there. Oh my goodness.
Everybody just stood in that laser.
Stood in those lasers. Those things will kill you.
After level 20, those things do way too much damage. Wow, that was crazy.
A little bit of an anticlimactic ending there. I thought they had the defense, but unfortunately they weren't able to finish it off.
I'm trying not to be harsh, and because I like a lot of stuff that Massive Whiff did, but they had a massive whiff there at the end.
Yeah,
it's sad to say. They could have easily picked up that game. You hate to see it. You hate to see it.
Yeah, you know, they really had the win there, but they weren't able to actually, you know, secure it there at the end. But great job by PFM. Really good job staying in there. Even when they lost some of those fights, they were able to just stick in the game. They had a great core defense there on top after they lost that fight, and great job by PFM picking up the domination 2-0 over Massive Whiff. Any last words, Axel?
Those are just great games. It was really fun to see what each team was doing. PFM is doing a good job. They do really good rotations. They have really good shot calls. I think their team fight just needs to be tighten up a little bit. But when I say that, that's more for perfection. You know,
yeah,
they were excellent today. But I think if they tighten up just a little bit on their team fights, they would be extreme high level. I think they could be a domination level for this division.
Yeah, I completely agree.
I think that Massive Whiff just needs to work on, I guess, more shot calling and really trust in those calls and just doing it. If they do that, I think they can see a lot better gameplay as well. But great games, though. I'm glad I was able to do this, and thanks for inviting me.
Yeah, thanks a lot.
Casting for this.
Appreciate it. You guys have a good one. Thanks a lot for watching. Have a good night.